I'm Richard Tubb, this is the Tubbservatory, and here are my 5 a week from the managed service provider space. Traitorware. Here's a video that explains how hackers abuse legitimate apps to hijack Microsoft 365. Now, Matt Keeley of Huntress explains that not all threats come from malware, some come from legitimate apps. Traitorware, a type of rogue apps, is what OAuth application abuse in Microsoft 365 is called. This short video is ideal for MSPs to learn more and keep their clients safe. A podcast that I highly recommend is SuperPod, the no-filter MSP podcast from SuperOps. There are some amazing episodes featuring guests such as Rob Ray, Pete Mattison, Matt Solomon, yours truly, and so many other top names from the managed services industry. This is a show well worth checking out. Quarterly business reviews, or QBRs, are a staple of successful managed service provider businesses. So here's a useful resource, a template for a QBR process for all MSPs. It's a resource we've put together on Tubblog, the hub for MSPs, and it's free to use. So what are you waiting for? Think you look silly juggling costs and features with your current PDF software? I love this short video from Foxit, who offer an alternative to the traditional expensive PDF editing software. And finally, the huge Atomicon event comes to Newcastle upon Tyne on June the 10th, 2025. Touted as the world's most epic sales and marketing conference to skyrocket your business, this year's Atomicon features speakers such as Fern Cotton, Jeff Ram, Laura Bell Gray, hosts Andrew and Pete, and many more. Team Tubb will be there, and I highly recommend this event, so grab your ticket now for virtual or in person, and we hope to see you in the tune. Is your managed service provider business losing money without even realising it? Well, in my experience, this is much more common than you'd realise, and so Graham Pierpont's latest article on 14 ways your MSP is losing money without realising it is a valuable resource. Spoiler, the number one reason your MSP is losing money? You're not charging enough. Read the article to find out more. Here's a powerful video that caught my eye. Toxic clients and red flags. Know when to say enough is enough. I know from experience that awful clients can zap both your bottom line and your will to be in business. So in this video, Justin Esgar and Eric Anthony run down the red flags you can look for and know when enough is enough and to say goodbye to those toxic clients. Here's a powerful resource. What does the future of MSP talent really look like? Well, Jane Matthews of Wildcat Careers has put together an amazingly valuable article aimed at helping managed service providers and IT businesses understand when and how to recruit the best talent for your business. If you're an MSP employer, this is well worth reading. If you ever find yourself feeling overwhelmed by email, and let's face it, who doesn't, then here's an app I highly recommend. SameBox is email management software that uses AI to work with your inbox regardless of your client to prioritize important emails, file away newsletters and sales spam, and help you achieve email zen. I've personally used SameBox for many years now, and it's a real game changer for your email foo. And finally, June the 26th, 2025 sees the GTIA UK and Ireland Community Forum and Spotlight Awards come to Manchester in the UK. You can expect a day of big ideas, bold connections, and then an evening of brilliant celebration of the leaders shaping our tech future. Registration for the community meeting and awards is now open. We kick this week off with insights from one of the UK's most innovative managed service providers. I sat down with Chris Pottrell of Nebula IT, who shares insights on leveraging tools like Huntress for cybersecurity, Pax8 for cloud solutions, and the importance of cybersecurity awareness training. This is a wide-ranging and powerful insight into how the great MSPs like Nebula differentiate themselves from the pack. Now, cybersecurity is everyone's business, and when it fails, well, the consequences can be devastating. In a sobering video, John McDonald of EBC Group sits down with Paul Abbott, former director at Knights of Old, a well-established logistics firm based in Kettering in the UK that tragically closed in 2023 following a catastrophic ransomware attack. This is a powerful watch. Kudos to John and Paul for speaking about a topic that many shy away from. And talking of cybersecurity, here's a powerful short primer on why you need to enforce DMARC. Cybercriminals love email, and in 2024, Google and Yahoo cracked down on DMARC enforcement, forcing companies to rethink their email security. The ones that didn't, well, they've been dealing with deliverability nightmares, customer distrust, and a bigger risk of phishing attacks. Don't fall into that crowd. Find out more in this article. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Our friends at Man Consulting are back with another fun MSP focus video telling your clients what every help desk wants you to try before submitting a ticket. That's right, turn it off and turn it on. And finally, mark October the 24th, 2025 in your diary as the Festival of AI comes to Leicester in the UK. It's a day of real-world strategy, tactical walkthroughs, and plug-and-play tools that you can start using immediately in your MSP business. Organised by former MSP Matthew Hughes and featuring speakers such as Heather Murray and Christian Downer, tickets for the Festival of AI are on sale now. MSP owners, how does a week in Sri Lanka for business and fun sound? With MSP operations specialists Uptime becoming so popular amongst IT business leaders, Jason Kemsley and Bradley Mundy of Uptime will be hosting 20 MSPs in Sri Lanka between the 18th and the 22nd of August 2025. If you're interested in being a part of this, contact Uptime directly. And if you can't make it to Sri Lanka, then mark the 25th of September 2025 in your diary as Uptime Live comes to London. Tickets are flying out for this big MSP event, and you should expect an announcement on the huge, and I do mean big, keynote speaker soon. Here's an amazing video on how to create a business and create a life of significance. Go Giver author Bob Berg sat down with MSP legend Arlen Sorensen, Jeff West and Kim Angeli for his latest Bob and Friends episode. Arlen covers topics such as his journey from Iowa farm boy to global peer group founder, why hard work does not necessarily equal business value, and why we're all in the people business no matter what we sell. This is a brilliant video that I'd highly recommend to any MSP leaders. IT businesses, if you want more qualified leads and less time-wasting calls with prospects, then check out Score App, the scorecard marketing platform. Score App helps managed service providers attract and qualify high-value leads through interactive online assessment. It's become a very popular form of MSP sales generation tool, and Tubbservatory listeners can get 50% off their first month using the discount code TUBB, T-U-B-B. Now, MSPs are built on really strong standard operating procedures or SOPs, but if you've ever experienced the frustration of creating SOPs only for your team's staff to ignore them, then here's a video for you. Layla Pomper at Process Driven shares 5 reasons employees don't use your SOPs and how to fix it, and I'd recommend this video to any MSP. And finally, big news from the cybersecurity world as Titan HQ and Red Store have announced they'll be combining to deliver an integrated cybersecurity and data protection platform for MSPs. The new platform, Cybercentric, will be formed through the acquisition of Titan HQ and its merger with Red Store, a Bregal Milestone portfolio company. John Hales, Managing Director of Bregal Milestone, says Centric stands ready to lead the next wave of cybersecurity innovation, providing managed service providers and their clients with a complete cybersecurity offering for offensive and defensive security, threat mitigation and recovery. I'm Richard Tubb, and that has been your 5 a week from the MSP industry. If you've enjoyed this video, then you probably enjoy my weekly letter to the MSP industry. MSP Insights is sent out every Tuesday morning, and you can subscribe now at tubb.co/NL. But I'll see you back here next Friday for another Tubbservatory.